Pippin was saying it was time for brushes. So, here we are. Here we are. Oh, we got a big floof knot. A knot in your floof? Yeah? Come here. Let me get it. Hello. Do you want more? Or are you done? You're done? Okay. She was so funny. Like, I went, why did I have to get out of the living room? I don't even know. And she like came running over to me and was like, Mom! And I was like, what? And I started petting her. And she like flopped over that way that she does when she like is getting brushed. And I'm like, oh, you want to be brushed? You want to be brushed? And she was like, yeah, hold on, I don't know if I can. Sometimes just like making that sound. Oh, she's chasing Artemis. She's busy. She's busy at the moment. Like, that's how I basically, like, called her into my office. I'm like, I have to start stream. But if you want to be brushed, I, like, rubbed the brush, and she, like, came running down the hall and was like, meow. And I'm like, yeah. Let's do it. Did I move that paper? I did. Is this where I am? Yep. All right. Anyway, hello. Happy Thursday. Oh, crud. I almost said my brush. My hook is in the other room. One sec. Alright. Okay. 24. Oh. I asked yesterday in stream what y'all wanted me to work on, and the answer was this. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know why this stitch is really hard to count rows in. Okay, just making sure that felt about right. So I don't understand social media, right? They claim, oh yes, you need to post every day in order to you know, be recommended in order for things to, I don't know, like, and so I scheduled a bunch of things. I scheduled a bunch, and all of the scheduled posts have been absolutely trash at interaction. Like, look at this. And, like, I'm not, I don't care, right? Because it's whatever. What this, I think, is, like, the autistic brain of me. That is, like, I don't understand. You told me one thing, and so I did it. But the thing you told me... Wait, James, come here. But the thing you told me was actually a lie. Make it make sense. Like, okay, this was not a scheduled post, okay? 41, great. Not a scheduled one either. 30-ish, okay, great. Scheduled. 14. Scheduled. 19. Scheduled. 6. What in the... what? How? What? You have a wiggle dance. I posted every single day. Isn't that supposed to boost things? No sense. Look at how goddamn cute this is.
That is adorable.
Is that not like... And then here's the little... Because you were sleeping when I showed this off.
Oh.
So there's your little frog mold and your little boxes. And it came with cards.
It did? Well, that's good.
Oh, it came with holographic cards.
What? That's wild.
So it's got Harry and Dumbledore.
Isn't that just Harry and...
No,
Young
there's
Harry
a second card.
Oh, okay.
So it's Harry. And I'm like, I love this container. Like,
it's a cute container.
I want to, like, put them out.
Display
like,
it
yeah.
inside the container.
Well, not only that, but, like, you know how we have our stuff that we were going to put in the basement that, like, we never actually did because then everything broke? Like, this would go with, like, the Harry Potter, like, because it, like, you could fill it up with, like, jelly beans.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like take out that little
box.
thing.
Yep.
And, like, fill it up with, like, jelly beans you're never going to eat.
Sherbet lemons.
Like, yeah, candies that you're never going to eat or whatever, and just, like, put it there, like...
Do me a favor, turn off the Wiggle Dance Redemption right now. I don't want to wiggle with my knee as much. Sorry for a poor wiggle performance.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Tigress. Hi, Emily. Hi,
Actually,
Allison.
it's actually feeling a little bit better, if not a little stiff at this point, so that's good.
We take whatever dance we get. We get what we get, and we don't get upset. Pippin was in here flopping around, getting pet or brushed on the beginning of stream.
Aw.
Yeah. Hi, Allison. You're so good. No worries. But yeah, like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, I tried to do the thing that they want, which is post every day. And because of that, my posts get nerfed. Like, when I was posting randomly, 40, 20, like, they're all around, like, 30-ish. Which, again, isn't great, but, like, isn't that 109? It's because they boost reels. I don't... I'll never get it. Meanwhile... What? Oh, maybe I changed the post time. I was going to say, meanwhile, over on my Maple account, which I scheduled posts for, I don't understand. I don't. I don't understand. Well, I mean, yeah, people do love the cats, so that's fair and valid. But I guess I just mean, like, the, like, logistics, I guess, of yes, post or schedule post. No, don't schedule post. Like, what's the actual rule? Oh well. Whatever. I had been so proud of like getting everything all scheduled and like making it it's like, yeah, look at me. I'm going to have a week's worth of posts. Way to go me, cuz like I've been really bad about it. And evidently it's better if I don't have I don't know. I don't know. They keep changing the yeah. I don't. Oh, hello. Are you and Pippin running around? Yeah? Yeah. I hear Pippin's playing with her toy out there. Hi, Patricore. Hi. It's already o'clock. I'm working on your cat couch, so you're here. Did she chase you again? Yeah. Did you just kiss my forehead? Well, aren't you just the sweetest thing? I kiss your forehead too. Here, you have room. I made sure you had room. Okay? Let me just move this pen. Aren't you just the sweetest girl? Oh, and I get a bite now. Thank you. Well. Oh, Tigress, did you see in the Pokemon thing we can trade now? In the card game? You sweet girl. I know. I was excited, and I'm excited that it's not like that you get to decide, I guess, what's fair, if that makes sense, instead of the game being, I think, right? Like, you get to decide, like, oh yeah, I'll do this trade, or no, I don't want to. Because I was like, that might be how can get some of these ones that are harder to come by. Hi. Hello. Oh my goodness. Do not... She makes me nuts when she headbutts my hands as I'm trying to use the mouse. This is how I get people in Among Us. This is how I accidentally, like, change the speed of my mouse. Please. Please don't. Actually bite. Gives aggressive kisses. Oh. Okay, I was curious what Pippin was doing. Ma'am? If you bite me, I'm gonna bite you. That feels like it's fair. Yeah? What toy you got, Pips? Pippin! Do it. Or if you bite me, I'm gonna put you back out there with Pippin and be like, she can... She can chase you around. Hi, Scruffy. Pippin! You know your name. Oh, God bless you. Ooh, what'd you get at Michael's? Can I help you? Yeah, I'm working on your couch. Ooh. What? Marty! You bit my face, ma'am. You was very gentle, but that's very rude. I'm gonna bite your face. She like lick, lick, nibble. Lick, lick, nibble. Come here. Fine, I'm gonna clean the crust off your nose. Yeah. I'm gonna put you in a cone. Oh my god, look at Pippin. She just like fell over. I'm gonna put you in the gnome hat. Oh, kisses are very nice. Thank you. Kisses are very nice. Yeah. You're a sweet girl. They're gentle nibbles. Like, there's no teeth marks from them, but it's just like, what are you doing? Yeah? Like, what are you doing? Are you just excited for your couch? Huh? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Do you need to try it out? Here. What do you think? There's a school bus, I know. What do you think? She says, okay, I'll sit on it. And then she paws me again. Is that yours? It's not quite ready for you yet. She says, here's my mouth. Chat. I love you so much. I know she rotated the camera. You want to sit here? Or you want to sit here? Rotate back. Thank you. You are so cute. Yeah. You are. You gonna watch some more? Supervising time? Okay. You know, somewhere on one of my old phones, I have a video where Patch and Coco and I are sitting on the couch, and I'm trying to cross stitch. And in this video, and the two dogs are wrestling, I should mention that. Patch and Coco were wrestling each other on the couch and like body slamming into me. And in the video, I say, you know, one day I'm going to have a craft room where I won't have all the critters on top of me while I'm trying to craft. And now I have this girl. You said you were not a part of that conversation? You were not there? Joke's on you. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I don't mind. That video aged well. Do you have food stuck in your teeth? Ma'am, clean your face. Clean your face. Look at Pippin just like on her back on the floor. What a goofball. Yeah. You're so sweet. Yeah. Yes, but if the dogs annoyed me or if they were getting all over me, I could, like, kick them out and close the door. I'd never do that to you. Mostly because your litter box is in here. Only use one hand today. Yeah. If I could, girly, I would. Now, you know what's funny, right? Is how Pippin, if you were here at the very beginning, you saw how she was, like, all about the brush, right? She was, like, throwing her body into the brush and was, like, flopping around like, yes, more. Okay. Yeah, there's Pippin fur on there. But do you want to be brushed? She's like, actually, I'd rather perish. Thank you. Actually, could we not? But she wants to be like pet and you know. She's looking into your soul again. Peeping. You gonna sleep on the couch? Did I do this to myself by trying to brush you? Yeah, you see her mathing? She's like... She's doing the calculations. Hi. Could you... I know I brushed you. I'm so sorry. That wasn't the kind of attention you were looking for. Can you come back here? You want to come sit back here or you want to come sit over here? Come on. There's my girl. All right. Good deal. Oh, evidently I'm at the end of that skein. I don't know. Actually. Good question. My special notebook is here. I don't think I did. I also failed my monthly goals. So that's a thing. Where's the... There we go. I could put it here. Because this is like a long work in progress. We'll use an orange pen for Artie. Yeah, I know, but like it's a brand new thing and like I didn't do it. And it makes me feel bad. You know, like... I don't know how much of this I've actually done. I should have made this project 10 so when I finished it, because they have like color in the thing when you finish the project, and I should have colored in the cat. Oh well. You have sound now. Hi. Also, Allison, all of the things that you posted from Disney, I'll take one of all of them. Thanks. Now I have to make the round chair. I should make the round chair in like a heavier weight yarn so that it's just bigger for Pippin. Yeah, I mean, the things that you shared seem very Megan coded, you know? Like, the balloon ears and the balloon water bottle carrier. Freaking stop it. And also, hold on. I'll not be taking questions, okay? But can I zoom in? Okay. This panda right... Oh, you can't see where my mouse is. Hold on. This panda right here evidently needed to come home to me. I don't know why, but that one in particular. Hi, Saren. Hi, Mousy. Hi, Glasswork. Hello, Crafting Sam. Welcome in. How are you? How is your stream today? I don't know why, but that one was just like... Hi, Teresa. Welcome in, everyone. So many friends. Hello, Sandy. Yeah, I claimed them. Much more normal chaos today. Yes. Artie, oh. Are you leaving now? Because you've been perceived by the Raiders? Really? Okay. Well. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Megan, and I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I'm usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. Today, we are working on the cat couch for the little sassy orange girl who just left. Real rude, honestly. Actually, she went to hydrate, and you know what? When the cat takes time to hydrate, everyone has to hydrate. I don't make the rules, so it's time for everyone to hydrate. Okay. Only 10 people were allowed to look at her. Yeah, she was too perceived. Actually, she's going to be coming in on this camera. Let's see. Pippin knows. Uh-oh. Pippin is ready to play. She's like, oh. She's like, I was going to sleep on this couch, but you coming in? You coming in? I'll play. I'm ready. And Artie's like, God damn it. I just wanted to use your litter box. Anywho, welcome in, Raiders. The fluffy cat on the couch there is Pippin. Orange kitty who just left our presence is Artemis. We also have a black and white kitty named Maple and a number of ferals outside who stop by, including an opossum. So if you like animals, you're in the right place. If you like crafts, you're in the right place. The little butt wobble, I know. She was ready. She's like, damn, she doesn't want to play. Oh, gosh. Anyway, we're working on the cat couch today. So this was a goal last spring for our St. Jude fundraiser. Here, I can show it to you. And it's taken a while. It's taken a lot of time to make. So we're still working on it. And it will be a cat couch for Artie, because Artemis absolutely loves all things like yarn related. She loves to lie on any of the things that I make. And so I was like, I'm going to make her a cat couch. So we're working on the blue one. If you know, there's other ones too. There's this green one and the pink one. And I think that I'll have to make the pink one at some point too, because it's just so cute. But we're working on the blue couch. Right now, working on the backrest. We've done the base, the sides, the back seat. We've made the seat and the ruffle. We have, we have the backrest, the side of the arms, and the arms to make. Still. See, James, are you listening to me right now? We bought the foam that they wanted for this project, too. Because I had a coupon and it was on sale the other day. Like a month ago. Also, Saren, I'm making your star for your raid. If anyone raids, they get a pretty gold star. Anyone who subscribes gets to pick what color star they want, and also gets to erase a piece of our next sub. Here's Saren. Saren's gold star. Into the jar. Boop. Thank you so much for bringing your group over. Look at how pretty. Hang on. Look at all those stars. So if you subscribe, you get to pick a color. If you gift subs, you get a pretty sparkly star. And if you donated to help towards that doctor bill, you got a special rose gold star. Yeah, the next emote. So welcome in. Thank you so much for bringing everyone over. If you have to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do that. You are welcome to lurk. You're welcome to chat. Y'all are welcome to do whatever you'd like to do. If you're crafting and you want to let us know what you're making, that's always welcomed. So one of the plans with this, right, the cat couch, the way that it's written, is designed to just be like sewn up once all the pieces are done. And I'm going to make the cover, like the crocheted bit, removable. Because anyone who has a pet knows if you have one of those beds that is not washable, or that you can't take apart to wash, that's the bed that they're going to throw up, pee on, poop on, whatever. So I have a zipper that I'll attach to part of the yarn like bits when I sew it all together. That way I can unzip it and machine wash things. Because I know that she'll get sick on it or something. and it'll never get clean. I was also thinking, way back in the day, we had bought, like when we had, I had made Coco's bed for her crate, because we couldn't find one that fit, that she liked, that wasn't like $1 bajillion, so I made one. And one of the things that I did was I actually got, like the waterproof, basically what you put on like a toddler bed, because toddlers have accidents. And I sewed that into a cover that went underneath the cover that she slept on. Because Coco she needed to take Proin for bladder incontinence. And so it was like one of those, just in case it wouldn't have ruined like the stuffing. And I'm thinking like along those same lines of getting something like that to put underneath this, like the layer of crochet, just to keep the foam, like the craft foam, from getting anything. Like, again, if one of the cats throws up on this, who's to say it's not going to go through and then stain the foam? Because that seems likely. What did I just end with? Single crochet. Did I click that? Someone rewind the video. Did I click that? Crap. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm thinking of doing. That's what I did with Coco's bed. Dang, I really don't know if I click that or not. I mean, I could count my rows, but I was talking about this at the beginning of stream. For whatever reason, this pattern, it's just a single crochet and a double crochet, but it's really difficult to count the rows on. Oh. That's a good question. My starting is over here. So I chained this way and then one row crocheting back along. This was 1. So this was 2. So yeah, then I'm working an even row right now and I have an odd number. So yeah, I think I clicked it. It only lets me go back to when you asked. Dang it. Unhelpful Twitch. Thanks for trying. I never have thought of that before, Scruffy. That's freaking brilliant. I love that. My flabbers have been gasted. Need to lurk and run errands? No worries. Thanks for the lurk. During this upcoming stretch break, I'll go ahead and grab the foam that we're using inside of this, just to show you all what it looks like. Because I'm looking at the picture that I showed you all of the finished piece, and I was saying to James, I'm like, I don't know, this foam feels like it's too small. But they must double it up or something. Oh, Saren, I don't actually know what that is. I don't know what Charlotte is. Hello there. Welcome in. Because it said that it was 1-inch foam. And that's what I bought. But that looks like it's a lot more than 1-inch foam that this cat is sitting on. Oh! From foam, cut 4 pieces, each 14 by 21. Stack foam pieces on top of each other. Place inside assembled pieces. Place bottom over foam, sew into place. And then the arms and the back are folded. Like you cut a piece and then you fold it in half. Why? Thank you, Petrichor. Because when I was at the store, I could have just bought thicker foam. I could have just bought 2-inch foam. In which case I would have had to do it doubled. No. Oh, you can't see. No. See you later, Mousy. Thanks for coming in. Alright, well. Whatever. Yeah, we went to the store after my doctor's appointment one day, and I didn't have the pattern on me. And I like re-downloaded it onto my phone in the middle of Joann's. And I was feeling really bad because it was taking a while, and honestly, I was like, James doesn't want to be here. And so when I looked at the materials that were needed and I saw, okay, 1-inch foam, I'm like, done. And I didn't bother reading anymore. I just made sure I got the right amount, like the right measurement. Oh, well. Nothing I can do about it now. If it used up the standard sizes of foam better, to use 1 inch. It might also be like firmer, maybe, in some ways. I don't know. Hi, Wish. Maybe the shaping of the arms by folding versus cutting. Yeah. That's true. The way that, like, the shape of it looks for, like, the arms and the back, I could see that. I can also see it being, like, instead of having to buy, like, 27 different pieces of, like, foam thickness, just buy, like, one large piece of 1 inch. Also, hi, have to happy. Oh, my foot fell asleep because I was sitting on it. Wah, wah, wah. Uh-oh, is my bot not on? Has it not been on this whole time? No, I don't want to up... Please hold. Thank you for the lurk. Don't stand up until it wakes up, yeah. It is a good thing it's time for a stretch. So we have to do 40 rows of this, and I'm on row 30 right now. So we're gonna finish this section, which is great. Just get us one bit closer to finishing this couch. It's because I'm using a different camera. I'm using my phone. This is close to what the color actually looks like. It's not, it tended to look really super saturated. And that's not, the yarn is Country Blue from Red Heart. Like, it's a blue-gray color. It's not that, like, neon bright blue. I don't know why the other cameras make it. I mean, that's pretty close, too. Actually, that camera looks better than that angle, so we're going to leave that. At least I think it does. What do you think? I think that angle's better. I had the other camera up because Pippin was in here asking for belly rubs earlier. Yeah, I've got a sweater to make, like a pattern to make for James, and it's this exact same stitch. Like, it makes a nice texture. Also, it's stretch break time. So let's take a quick stretch, get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, take a quick little screen break, or just stretch. I am going to go, you can actually see the green foam on the chair in the living room. I'm going to go grab that to show you all. And we'll be right back. Okie dokie. We're back. So yeah, this is the foam that I got. It's a big piece. And yeah. Evidently, I'm gonna cut it up. Hi. Thanks for the link. This is garbage, this is garbage. Why are you on my desk if you're garbage? I now have the Blue Skidoo song in my head because that was the name of the Pokemon. I'm sad. I should have used a better ball. I really wanted it. Oh well. Blue Skidoo, we can too. Oh, crud. You ever realize that, like, you completely forgot to do something? Of course you all have, because... Who hasn't? All the time. Yeah. We're gonna do something real quick. Because I told Shiz, because they found those other Miniverse appliances, and I was like, if you want me to pay you back for them, or for the shipping, or for whatever, let me know. And they were like, if you just want to pay shipping, that's fine. And they said that yesterday, and I didn't send them the money. Let me do that. Send money. What is this for? Miniverse. Oops. Thank you. Again. Send. Okay. Oh, Artie says it's time to hydrate again. That's fine. Petrichor, are you here? I'll mention this anyway. I know I had talked yesterday on stream about how I was getting like these really bad headaches in the same spot. Like all day, every day. Only thing that was relieving it was like taking ibuprofen, and I was like asking you all if anyone had any ideas or suggestions. And Petrichor was like, it sounds an awful lot like when I get really badly like dried out and angry sinuses. And I was like, I hadn't even thought of that because I'm taking all this Allegra for the hives, which therefore is like drying out my sinuses. And I was like, I hadn't thought of it because like if I blow my nose, it's not dry. But obviously your sinuses and like what's like right here is different than like what's, you know, in here. So I had like saline spray and I started using it last night, and like I used it a couple of times before I went to bed, and then I used it like this morning when I first woke up. I used it after I had breakfast. I used it after I had lunch, and knock on wood, fingers crossed, I haven't gotten a headache. And I really think that my sinuses were just so like Sahara Desert angry and dry. Yeah, shh, don't talk about it, but I was like, that was a really good call. On Petrichor's, like, just to be like, hey, have you thought about this? And I was like, no, see, this is why I asked you all. Because while we all have so many shared experiences, there's also stuff that people are like, oh yeah, have you done this? And you're like, no. Hi, Shiz. I literally just sent you money. Cause I was sitting here and I knocked over the little appliance. And I was like, oh crap. I was like, we're gonna take a really quick, like, let me log into PayPal real fast. It's one of those, like, I read the message that had, like, your email in it, and I was like, perfect. And then that was, like, right before I started stream. And then after stream, all of that information of, like, what I did before stream was gone, you know. No longer remembered. The new, we just got a letter in my head. Wait, we just got an email now? Oh, gosh. Oh, shiz. Yesterday I had a few minutes left at the end of stream after I finished what I was working on, and I was like, should we start working on this? And everyone in chat was like, you know, you should open up that Honeydukes ball that you got. So I did. And the pinhole was right. It is the chocolate frogs. But I need you to see how freaking cute this container is. I don't know if you've gotten any yet. Like, let's... I need to put this with my other nerd stuff from, like, our honeymoon when we went... God, we went on our honeymoon in, like, 2015. Just 10 years ago. And, like, I have, like, a bunch of stuff from when we went to Universal. And I'm like, I need to fill this up, like, buy, you know, dollar store jelly beans, right? Ones that I'm never going to eat, and fill it up with that. Because, like, this... Are you kidding me? Oh, it's so cute. Hi, Smiley. And then you see the little like thingies in there all around the side? That is so that the little table fits. It sits in there. And then here's the little chocolate frog stuff. I know. I know. An antique cut. Yeah, doesn't it? But it says Honeydukes on it. And I'm like, oh my god. So here's the little frogs, little chocolate frog mold. And then this is the little thing that the boxes sit in. Okay. And then this is a spot for more frogs to sit. And here's your chocolate. And it comes with cards. But are you ready? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's hard with the light. Yeah, it changes. It comes with Harry and Dumbledore. Isn't it cool? Oh! I thought that was so cool. Here's like some of the wrappers. Because I saved the stuff from the potion room. I'm going to make like a potion classroom thing. Like to put my classroom in and then like a bunch of the other stuff and like some of these little things. So I saved this stuff too in case I want to use any of it to make a little honeydukes. Like this is some of the... And like the little book. They have some like rares and limited editions and I'm not exactly sure what they are. So. But yeah, I squealed when I saw how they made the container. I was like, that's so cool. Oh, pumpkin juice? From Honeydukes? Because the top looks pumpkin shaped. No, I mean it. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. It looks like what you get at Universal. Like the bottle. Artie's in here on her little chair. Happy as can be. Look at her. She's too cute. Oh my gosh. So I followed the rescue that does like the TNR in our area, and that we brought Artie to when, well, before we adopted her, for stray hold and to see, if they couldn't fix her up better. They couldn't. It's fine. But they just have like a bunch of puppies who are ready to like be adopted. They're all like 2 and 3 month old. And y'all, some of their names. There's one named Ampersand. Like the and symbol. And hold on. You need to see this dog. Okay. Are you ready? I don't think you are. Let me turn this camera on because it focuses better. This is Ampersand, and they're 2 months old. He's so chubby. Like, why does his face look like he was stung by bees? He's just so pudgy. Oh. Oh my god. This is Apostrophe, also from the same litter. Obviously, they're the... Hold on. This dog is done. He's like, you really need to take my photo again? Really? Look at Comma. I'm like, oh my god. They also have like a bunch of pups with like alcohol, like Martini and Cosmopolitan and things like that. This is Ellipse. And then they also have ones with like absolutely like made up names, like Kirkle, Kirkle. I need this dog. He looks like a polar bear. The scream I scrumped when I saw him's little face. I can't. Here's Semicolon, who also has a massive face. Like, I don't know what these... I don't know what those dogs, what kind of, like, breed they are, but they're just huge. Absolutely massive. That's a cutie. What a time to come back, right? Also, welcome. I was just talking about how named one of her dogs D.O.G. I was just talking about these pups that are available at the shelter. Well, this isn't actually the shelter that we brought Artie to. The shelter that we brought Artie to is like a chain. They have a number of them in like this, like the Delmarva, Pennsylvania, Jersey, like it's not really tri-state, it's like 5 states. They're not like a chain or anything. There's just like in multiple states. Here, Elf, are you ready? This is what started it all, was I was telling everyone about this dog named Ampersand. Like, yep, that's his name. Look at him. Look at how big his feet are. Mr. Fancy Pants! Oh my god. I love it. I love all the silly names. I love all their sweet faces. The one that I was like, I absolutely need, because like, it looks like a polar bear. His name is Mash, as in potato. This one. He looks like a polar bear. Like a little tiny baby polar bear. And I need him. His name is Mash. Look at those wrinkles. I know. I would absolutely keep those names too. Like Ampersand, absolutely. That's your name. When you go to the vet. Imagine getting a dog tag. And instead of writing it out, you just put this. Like, instead of writing out their name on the dog tag. I was just showing them the puppies that I showed you earlier, James. All the punctuation pups. I can't handle a dog right now, but they are adorable, and I would love to smoosh their faces. Yeah. Honestly, I need to, like, get my health together enough that I can volunteer. Because I would love to go and take pictures for them. Or, like, socialize some of the guys that need extra, like, socialization. I would love to do that. Because, like, as much as I would love to add one of those little pups, Patch would be like, screw you. Because then is their name Pound or Hashtag? Yeah. No, that's fair. It depends on who you ask. How old, like the age of them. There was one named Parentheses. And I was like, do they have open and closed parentheses? They have comma, they had apostrophe. I still can't get over the one that I showed you all from the rescue that I used to volunteer at. The one where they just found the pup. Like, they don't know what at all the parents look like. Hold on. In case you missed this I shared in the Discord, but I'm absolutely willing to show it again because if you've not yet seen Mimosa, Mimosa's bio says, I'm 5 months old and I am a pitty, cattle, puggle, dachshund, so, yeah, that. I was found as a stray roaming, so no one really knows what my mom and dad were. Okay? So try and picture that. Because I can guarantee you that what you just tried to picture is not this. Look at their legs. Look at this dog. It makes me think of like how anytime you breed, like anytime any dog has like any kind of corgi mix, it, like, if you've ever seen a husky corgi mix, it looks like a husky on corgi legs. It's the most ridiculous thing, and like that looks like a pitty mix on like corgi legs. I can't get over. I still, I just can't get over what that dog looks like. Oh, it cracks me up. Like, the sound that I made when I first saw their picture was not human. Is that not the cutest, weirdest dog ever? I can't. Oh. Just a weird little guy. You love to see it. Oops. Oh, tomorrow's F off Friday. It's the last Friday of January. What should we work on? Hmm. Oh, the cross stitch. Should we keep working on that? I forgot all about that because it's been a week since I worked on it. That's how object permanence works in my brain. Maybe that's what we'll do. Sounds good to you? Okay. Me too. I don't know. Well, probably because it's smaller. I was like, I don't know why these rows seem to go by so much quicker than the cardigan I was just working on, but it's probably because this is not as large as the cardigan piece I was just working on was. That would do it. I got 4 more rows and then this piece is done. Trying to finish the knit for your hubby? How's that going? I have a pup waiting for food. Aww. Sweet baby. I'm so bored. No, that's so fair, honestly. I am incredibly grateful for Stream just because I know I would have started this project, had been so excited about the concept of it. Like, oh my gosh, yes. We're making a couch for Artemis. Heck yeah. Best thing ever. And I would have gotten probably before this point and been like, oh my god, I can't do it anymore. So when you all get excited and you're like, you should work on the cat couch, I'm like, oh yeah, I should. Look, people are excited to have me work on that and finish it, and like, I should. And honestly, just having you all here while I work on it and having like people to talk to makes such a big difference. Because I didn't know it was going to be. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I'm glad we can motivate each other. Me too. Honestly. Like, if you want to share a picture, Scruffy will absolutely cheer you on. About body doubling during stream. I didn't even pick up my project until stream today. It helps. It really does. Having, like, someone else... Not even, like, holding you accountable, but, like, again, someone else, like, cheering you on or being like, I can't wait to see it done. Like, oh, there's someone else who's excited for it to be done, not just me. Because I'm bored and over it. It's like every square that I start for the Ryan's blanket, I'm like, heck yeah, here we go. Making progress. And it's 13 rounds of a solid granny square. So by like round 10, it's very large and I'm very tired of it. And I don't, but then I'm like, you're only 3 rounds away from finishing another square. But They end up being like around 12 inches or so each square. Between like 12 and 15. I don't even remember. I have a bunch on the blocking board right now. But yeah, there's a point in the project where it goes from like, heck yeah, look at me go, to, oh my god, is this ever going to end? I like a bigger square project where it feels like chunks. Project grows longer every row, yeah. So it's just, yeah. Well, and I guess that's part of it too, is like when you work out from the middle on a project, each row gets progressively longer to do. And so you lose that little serotonin boost of being like, hooray, another row done. Let me click my thing. Let me tally mark it. And you're just like, oh my god, is this still the same row? Like, am I still on this row? When was I ever not on this row? No, we were just talking about projects that seem to go on for forever. And I was talking about how, like, I'll be enjoying the Ryan squares because, like, I'm making progress and, like, oh, yeah, here we go. But they're 13 rounds and it's like a granny square. It's a solid granny square. And it just gets progressively bigger each time around. And you're like, oh god. So it goes from being like satisfying where you're quickly rattling off like in 1 hour you did like 4 or 5 rows, and then it's like the next hour you've done like two, and you just kind of sit there and you just think, why have I done this to myself? And that having stream for some of these projects is helpful because the way I would have fizzled out on this cat couch without you all. Would have fizzled right out. I know. Oh, one of the things that I'm most excited about with this project is that, like, they have. Is it still okay? They have, like, little pillows on the little couch. And I was like, yes. But what if I make 12 sets of pillows, one for each month? What if for Valentine's Day, for February, she has little heart pillows? And like for March, she could have like a little pot of gold or like a rainbow or something. And for, December, having some kind of Christmas, a present box And like, they're going to be themed pillows. And she'll just have a little box and they'll get rotated. And if there's a month that we don't want to do a pillow, maybe I make a tiny little blanket to throw over the back of the couch. You know, like how on every like the one like down here. Like how this guy has a little tiny blanket thrown over. So maybe I'm like, I don't know what to make for September. Tiny blanket. She better love this. One of the cats better use this for like sleeping purposes and not to like bunny kick or wrestle or destroy. A monthly temperature blanket. Oh my god. I'm just gonna love it. He just like rests his head on it. Also, Petrichor, I had mentioned this earlier, but I don't think you were here. Using that nose spray has helped a ton already with the headaches. Really? None of us caught that? Yeah, I used it like twice after stream yesterday. So like once right after and then like once before bed. And then I used it when I woke up this morning and then after breakfast and then after lunch and then before stream. And I'm like, I don't care. Like it's just saline. So there's no like, you know, don't use it too much kind of thing. But knock on wood, fingers crossed, shh, don't tell anyone. I haven't had to take ibuprofen today. Which, considering that I was like taking one, at least one every 4 hours the last couple of days, I will freaking take that. A monthly temperature blanket from all over. Like from different places. But then it's hard to say like, I mean, it'd be cute. But like if we did August where you live versus August where I live, it'd be very different. Oh my gosh, what if they, what if they're like scrappy blankets? Made up of like either yarn scraps or like sewing scraps? A tiny quilt? I could make so many tiny quilts. That would be so cute. Almost done. 2 more rows. Thank goodness. I mean, I know I'm not actually almost done with the couch, but at least I'm almost done with this part. Make a tiny blanket with your 2024 temp blanket leftovers. Listen, I have a P.O. box. If anyone wants to send tiny things for Artie's couch, she will display them proudly. I think this is the backrest. Yeah. I'm cutting a foam piece 14 by 21 for this, for the backrest. Oh wait, but then it's folded over. Just kidding. Fold in half lengthwise. So it's 21 inches long. This is gonna get folded? Yeah, I guess if it's just resting there. Oh my. This this is one of those times where I'm like, dang, it's too bad that we live in like a rancher style house. We don't have a second floor. 'Cause like I've seen people take the space under their stairs and turn it into like a pet area. And like could you imagine a little couch in like under the stairs? I mean, I guess when I eventually make room in my craft closet, when I use some of the yarn that's on the floor, I could put it in there. Make her a little cat studio. I don't know. Hang up some pictures on the wall. You know? Cat streaming setup. Last row. Last row. Oops. Wait. You know, she would become like a Twitch partner. She'd be like famous. She would get so many followers and subscribers if you could have a tiny little like computer and little headset with microphone. So fast. Everyone would follow and subscribe. Hey guys, welcome back to my Sims stream. She like falls asleep. Her sim sets the whole house on fire. She wakes up. Oopsie. Oops. Alright. It is stretch break time. Right as I'm about to finish this row. This piece. How rude. That's okay. I'll write out a little label. I've been attaching little labels to all the pieces. So at the end, because they're all going in like one bag. Sims unpaused. The only expansion pack she has is cats and dogs. And my first pet stuff. Oh my god. Now I want to make a Sims on pause stream where it's just like one human and a house full of pets and leave them and see what happens. That would be so funny. Alright. Stretch time! I'll be right back. Get a snack, drink, use the bathroom, take your meds. Nicely done, everybody. You know what I didn't do during that stretch break? Was make a little label for this. I did stretch. Oh well. Dang, vowels all sounding the same. All right. Backrest. Done. And you're trying to teach a kid how to read? Yeah. Backrest. Hooray. Done. Highlighted in the bag. Done. Oh, now I have to make 2 sides. But they're small. Oh, this is gonna be, we got this. I got this. This is, oh, I got this. This is only 6 stitches. Six stitches and 17 rows. We got this. Finished 2 pieces today. Maybe. Where the heck did my, there it is. Are you allowed to do that and finish things? It's not Friday. That's okay. It's Friday Junior. We might finish 3 pieces. I don't want to jinx it. I have to click this so often. It's 9 rows done. I'm so fast. This is like a nice little treat after doing big pieces. Here, let's make you feel like you actually accomplished a lot. Make 2 of these small ones. Okay. Dang, we're already, okay. Single crochet first 2 stitches together. Single crochet in the next stitch, double. Single crochet last. Y'all, done. Dang! I am speed! How many more after these? I have to make the arms, and then that's it. So I have to make 2 arms and the arm end. And then that's it. Then the pillows. But the arms are not, the arms are only 32 chains. The back that I just did was 70. So, all right, let's make this other one. It's so fast. Speeding along. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. This makes me feel like those people who can crochet like entire garments in like a day or whatever. I know that these are very small pieces, but it's like, I did them both. They're done. I'm so fast. I wish that I was like fast. Finish all the things. And like, I know I'm not slow when it comes to crocheting. But you watch some people and they're like so fast. It's like, wow. Like, I don't know what makes you faster. I guess just repetition, muscle memory. I mean, I feel like I've been doing it long enough that I don't know. I know we've talked about Jonah on stream before, the kid who's like a crochet prodigy. He was like so fast and like has his own patterns, has like, he's partnered with Lion Brand. He's not even in college yet, or he's just about to start, like, and the way that he is just like able to fly through stuff, and I'm like, how? It's amazing. Thanks. That's nice. But, I mean, I feel like it could be just like someone who plays an instrument or a sport. But I guess maybe you're crocheting longer periods of time than you would be for other things like that. I'm a Dreepy. I love this Pokemon's name. Y'all, I am unstoppable. Done. Done. Side, make 2. Done. You know, I'm not saying that the armrests the arm ends are the same thing, but even shorter. But what are these backrest sides, right? Yeah. We could very quickly bang out the arm rest pieces like this. And then all that would be left to do are the arms. Now this doesn't say to make two, but considering that there's two arms, I'm going to assume that I would have to make two. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's make these arm ends real quick. We're gonna bang them out. These ones are even shorter. They only go to row 10. The last ones I did went to row 17. These ones are going to be like blink and you miss it. So don't blink. No, just kidding. Except for the first row. The first row is always going to take you a while. Stitching into the chains. I missed it! It's okay. Here we go. So maybe not blink and you'll miss it, but I'm already at the halfway point. So, pretty quick. I need to clean my glasses. They keep like sliding on my nose. Oops. And... Ah! Done. Look at how little the arms are gonna be. You didn't go around that. That's so cute. All right, one more. Didn't even finish half a row. Listen, these are tiny pieces. These are very small. That's why I'm doing them, because it feels good to finish. It feels good to finish more pieces on this couch. Yeah, it's nice that they're kind of mixed in throughout. I technically skipped ahead to make these. So... Get a bunch of dopamine. Well, so I skipped ahead. I just skipped the arms. So I have to make 2 arms after this. But the arms aren't terribly large. They're 24 rows. And like 30 some odd chains. So they won't be too bad. I just figured with like the time we have left today, we could finish these as well. And then we just have those 2 pieces left to make an assembly. So like hopefully in another full stream, I'd be able to like finish off those other bits. Maybe. 5 to 11 with no... Does it tell you to repeat the rows? Does it tell you to like repeat row 5? That's not good. Nope. Awkward. I wonder if you could look at wherever you got the pattern from and see if anyone else has mentioned that. Hooray. Done. Yeah, what I could probably do is set it up on like the big table and use the phone camera to like kind of like set the phone here, and like I would be at the big table. Like I wouldn't be able to do it here, that's for sure. It would be really awkward, but I should be able to film like the cutting out of and assembly. I'm gonna have to figure out the best way to cut this foam. I have no idea. I have no idea how to, Does what go together with Velcro? I do have a turkey carver. I don't know how James would feel about me using said turkey carver to cut this. There's more to the pattern on the website? What? That's for food, ma'am. How am I going to cut this? James, do you know that this foam, remember how I was like, this doesn't seem right? Because, like, look at how thick that couch is. They want me to cut this. I'm stacking for the base 4 times for the base. And then doubling it up for the arms and the backrest. Oh, you sew it closed. Like those little armrest pieces that I just made, those are these right here. Those little pieces. And I have to make the arms now. And then the little arm ends will get sewn to the arms and the little foam bits will go in. And I have to buy waterproof material too. Ended up buying one for crafting. There are Black & Decker carving knives on Amazon for 20 bucks. Mm-hmm. Boop. Oh, if I buy... Oh, no, just kidding. I thought the white one was less money. And into the craft wish list for now. I'll pick it up later. Can't pick it up just yet. That's fine. Ah! Customers who bought this also bought. Oh, look at this. Look at this. A bunch of craft foam. Amazing. And then I can just get mattress, like waterproof mattress things. Alright, let's start one of these arms. We should have like enough yarn and not too much left over, which is fabulous. I don't even know how many skeins of this I used. I used like partial ones and all kinds of things. I don't even remember what I bought this yarn for. I purchased it for a purpose. I had like so many skeins of this and like the gray heather color just sitting around. Maybe I was going to make something for James. Back in the day, when he used to work for the other railroad and like did stuff on the trains instead of at like the dispatch center, he would drive trains up and down the coast and would have to stay in hotels. So I made him a blanket that he would use, and now it basically just sits on the floor of his office closet. So nice. Uh-huh. So naturally, the next best place to put it, if it's not on the futon, is the floor. I gotcha. It's a cotton blanket. No, wait. Is it? I don't even remember anymore. I know that some of it was cotton yarn, which, woof. That's a pain. Literally. There's no give in cotton yarn. But it's red, white, and blue. He could bring it in and show you all, if you want. I know a lot of people are lurking and working. America. Mm-hmm. Wait, you changed your color. You changed the color of your name. That threw me so bad. I was like, who's a mod that has orange? I like it. Orange! Orange friend. I like it. I won't be able to recognize you now, no. Artie definitely approves. But Emily is green. I love how we all get very used to one another's colors. Like, I think it was Shella who was saying that TwitchCon would be made even better if the name, because, like, you have on your lanyard your name. And she was like, if it was also the color of your name on Twitch, she's like, I would know who people were so much quicker. Like, when they come up to me. Like, if it matched. So, like, if Calliope's name was purple, I mean, obviously I just know her username, but, like, it would just be that much easier to be like, oh yeah, that's Calliope. Because it's the purple. An orange ladybug. Not a red one? They are, yeah. So, like, it wouldn't actually be done. But it was just, like, one of those things that I agree with her. I'm like, that would definitely make it. Although, I guess because, like, we're a smaller community right now. I know you all. If that makes sense. Like, I would read the username. reading it in chat, at least, definitely having the colors help when I'm reading chat. I will always be teal or purple. I will always be teal. Yeah, if everyone started changing their name color, though, I would be like... You're green because it was easy to see in dark mode. The orange looks good in dark mode, too. Yeah. There are definitely some colors that don't look good in light or dark mode, and you're like, oh. You kind of sit there and you're like, who are you? I don't think yours is difficult to read in dark mode. I don't think that's bad. If you went darker, it might be. Like, I've seen some people with, like, gray usernames, and I'm like, oh god. I don't know who you are. When I changed my name, felt like so much change all at once. Now, listen, y'all are good to, like, change whatever, whenever. I mean, you are in, like, a group of very neurospicy people, so you might have people commenting on it for a little while. Like, the other mods who haven't seen the name change. They might be like, Emily! It's different! You meant for you, that's so fair. And if it was for me, I figured it would be it would be for you all too. That's fair. I'm excited for our leftovers. We made a stew last night. It was one of our meal kit meals. It was really good. Of course, the weather was like ridiculously nice yesterday. It was pretty nice today too. And I was like, man, the stew would have been great when it was like snowy and freezing. But a happy-nie. So cute. That's a baby Chansey. If you don't know. Hooray! I caught it. Oops. I got a really cute Togepi card today in the trading card app. I love that you can actually like play the trading card game in the app too. That makes me really happy. Cause like playing the actual game with your actual cards, I don't know. Like it was always one of those like I'm not taking them out of their protective sleeves. I'll buy like one of the kits, like the battle boxes or whatever. But I would like I didn't want to pull from like my actual pretty card collection. Yeah, you want to see it? I'll show you. The game's free to download and the art in the cards is really pretty. So, I'm happy. Oops. Look at it! You got an Oddish that appears crochet in pocket today? Oh, look at her. Look at that baby. Yeah, Pokemon. I'll do stuff here on stream. My dad had surgery today. So, evidently he had a kidney stone. And he passed part of it, not all of it. And he woke up today and was hurting really bad, so surprise visit to the ER. And I'm like, oh God. It was one of those weird things where I was like, I don't know. Like, I hadn't hear from Mom this morning, and normally she always texts me in the morning and at night. And she, like, called me this afternoon at, like, 2 to tell me, and I'm like, oh, okay. So she just texted me that he's done. I'm like, good. They eat so healthy, and, like, he exercises, too. Like, I don't even know... there's like a vitamin or something. I feel bad because he's gotten them a couple of times that have needed like doctor. How much lighter is this? What's that? Oh, your name? No, it doesn't. I like scrolled back up. It's a tiny bit lighter. It is a tiny bit lighter. It doesn't really look very different though. If you're going for it to look different. It's lighter on your screen. I want to go look at this Oddish. It does! That's so cute. I'm gonna add my Togepi to the Pokemon chat. Let me see if your name looks different on this. We got so much done on this today. Heck yeah, it's a super cute card. It makes me think of the Yoshi's Crafted World game, where like Yoshi's knit. Found a hex code tinter, nice. That's a game. Mm-hmm. You're stuck in that game? I haven't even... I have it. I need to play it. What was the one before it? There was Yoshi's Crafted World and Yoshi's... What the heck is the other one? Woolly World. That's the one. I have both of them. I haven't beaten either of them. There you go. So yeah, this is... So there's the Woolly World and the Crafted World. Oh, you can't see that. So the Woolly one is all yarn based. And then the Crafted one is like... Think like... cardboard cutouts and things like that. But yeah, like... Look it! It's so cute! It's a little... And they made little amiibos that were knit too. I think this one is a Wii... The Woolly World, I think, is Wii U. Is it also on... Oh, okay. The deluxe version is on the Switch. Oh my god. No, it looks like it's on the Switch too. But it might be... Because this says... For the Switch. So it's... Yeah. Just make sure if you get it, like if you have it on a wish list or anything, make sure that it's the right one. It was on the DS too. On the 3DS. Oh yeah, here. They had them in 3 different colors. I think that I have the green Yoshi. The little knit amiibo. They had them in 3 different colors though. And they had like the amiibo chip in their butt for the Wii U and the DS. Hello. Did you scratch your eye? Oh no. Girly, that's not good. You shouldn't be scratching your eye. Okay. Phew, I muted that in time. Okay. Why don't we go and say hi to Amanda? She rated us the other day, and she is wheel throwing today. So I think that sounds very nice. I'll be back tomorrow. We shall be doing a Finish Friday. We'll be working on finishing up more of that cross-stitch piece, which is very exciting. I hope to see you all then. If you'd like to join the Discord in between, or follow me on social media and like some of my stuff, because evidently the internet is stupid and algorithms make no sense, and you can do that there. Anywho, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Thank you all so much for spending some of your day here with me. Oh, Artie's on her way over. I appreciate that. I know there's lots of places that you can be on Twitch, so you spending some of your time here with me means so much. Let's go on this raid if I could get my thing working. Of course, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. This is not where I want to be. Okay, there we go. Let's go on a raid, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a really great rest of your time zone, friends. Hydrate. Take a little break, whatever you're doing right now. Stop and hydrate, okay? Because Artie says so. And you don't want to make her sad. All right. Goodbye.